Yo girl Cadillac. I am Cadillac Dixon. I'm the drama like prison life. I am the legally blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice, hoping to see justice before all face to bleed. It's your girl Cadillac. I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. My granddaughter is on the other side of this wall watching Peppa Pig really loudly on the big screen. So, y'all, excuse me, and I hope I'm not getting copyright claimed for that, cause girl, I ain't that ain't even the point of this video. The point of this video is to finish Miss Diamond Royal Ministries. Ashley from Diamond Royal Ministries. Why is it so yellow in here? Ugh, the lighting is horrible. But we're going to finish the project Reach the World drawing. It's Diamond Royal. Check out the last slide where we started drawing Miss Ashley. I was reviewing the review to the review to the review to the whatever power of the review of the latest dispute that was between Diamond Royal Ministries, Ringo TV, and Newbury. So if you want to hear what I had to say, because I was not gonna let Miss Ashley be out there on the limb by herself, and I came to bat for my girl. I watch her daily, just about. Her and Set Apart to Serve, and a couple of other ones. I'm starting to watch Shantia Deja again. She's coming back past my algorithm. And Latoya Okia. Oh, I love Latoya Okia. We have already done Set Apart to Serve in a Project Reach the World. We've done Latoya Okia, and I actually got the drawing of Latoya Okia to her. And there's a whole testimony in that. When I went to her Divine Ones conference, girl, you talk about a blessing. You talk about a blessing. And I got to sit down and do a little story time about that, because somebody that is very close to me came out of there healed from years, I mean decades struggle with the health issue. And yes, that's such a blessing. And oh, I gotta tell that story. I wanted to wait a while before telling that story, because when you do get healing, you don't want to speak too quick. That's just the human in me. I didn't want to speak too quick to where, it's almost once you say something, it's jinxed. Not really jinxed, because that ain't really the word I'm looking for, but that's the only word that I can think of now that describes it. But it's jinxed, and then the thing that you know, put a praise report about that you got, you actually didn't get. Right? So I didn't want to speak too soon about that, so I have not released that information. But yes, somebody very close to me was healed. Healed. Okay, so before it gets too late, we're gonna get into finish this. I'm very sleepy. It is almost 11 p.m. It is 10:52 p.m. on 11 today. It is also, like you learned in the last video, my 11th anniversary at my job. Y'all know I've been trying to break free of that job, because we work to live and we live to work. Hustle hard until it hurts. Work your fingers down to the bone. Now, once you pay your bills, ain't got nothing to come home with. Hey, once you pay your bills, ain't got nothing to come home with. Once you pay your bills, ain't got nothing to come home with. Yeah, it's your girl Cadillac. But for me, I mean, work is cool for others, but for me, I'm disabled. It is extremely difficult to work, but I have to, just to, But also, it takes away, I'm an artist and a creative, and it really makes it where I just cannot, I don't have the time to put into my art, right? So we're gonna finish up, because I do not work in the morning. Ugh. I always got to plan my life around work. Uh, but we're going to listen to, I left a comment in Miss Ashley's comment section on a video a while back. If I can find that video, I'm going to link it for you, where she was talking about the Holy Spirit will warn you before destruction. He will warn you. Now, his warning is usually a mild voice. It's that small, calm voice inside of you saying, don't do something. Or he'll have somebody like try to tell you don't do this. But it's going to be so calm that you can easily bypass the Holy Spirit and run into all types of destruction. And in that video, I had left a comment, and she actually read my comment. I really thought she wouldn't even see it because I knew she had a whole bunch of commenters and viewers and watchers or whatever. And I'm just one person. I'm just one of many, you know. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna cut off. Let me see if I can go get the battery. If this dies, if it dies, then our whole life is over. Okay, never mind. Never gonna be able to find the battery charger that quickly. Hopefully, how long can it last? What is the battery on? These are the challenges you go through. Nothing never is straight when you're trying to. So let's get to playing the video. So it looks like it's gonna be another part because my phone is about to die. But I'm gonna play where she was responding to my comment, and it was about my husband being wrongfully arrested and later incarcerated. And she said, do y'all think, to the audience, that the Holy Spirit gave him a warning? And yes, he did. The Holy Spirit gave Marcello a warning before his 22, he's in almost 23 years in on this wrongful conviction. He gave him a warning through me. It was a light warning. It was I didn't demand he don't go out that night, but I pleaded with him, why don't you just stay home? It was a calm. And now his whole, he wants nothing but to get home. But it'll be another 13 years before he's home, unless, which is looking like it's looking like it's off the table, but unless I can break his wrongful conviction story and get some traction behind the Free Marcello movement. All right, let's play this until the phone dies. And then I got all the lights on, but you can't see me. Anyways, what it is, you guys, it is your girl Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm a drummer like Prison Wife. I'm the legally blind artist that is rapping in Pinks for Justice. Helping to see justice before all face to bled. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, I'm coming through today, June the 6th, 2024, and I'm getting ready for the live ones. Yes, Miss Latoya Okia getting ready for her seminar tomorrow. I am making a hand-painted t-shirt for Miss Latoya Okia. This is the picture of Miss Ashley I'm doing. And I am we will get into listening to some Latoya Okia. But right now we are listening to Diamond Royal Ministries. And I think she's going to be my next project, Reach the World. Yes, as soon as I finish this, let's jump right into it. I'm going to try to adjust this higher, and then I'm going to come in. Did y'all hear that? She was my next project, Reach the World. This was June the 6th of this year, and we're in November 11th. Now you see how hard it is to stay on track with what you're trying to do. I'm a whole 6 months, well, 4 to 5 months late. Crazy. My base color, this is the darkest color of the face. I'm gonna do my shadowing with this. Let me skip. And then I gotta go dig through my paper. Here we go. That's her. And we're gonna get into it. Baby, Princess, grandma. Okay, so I'll figure out. Princess breaking in here. I'm just gonna go on, mama. You got your little Peppa Pig so loud. Grandma trying to draw. I have one ministry. She will be the next. Tell everybody how.
That's smoking, drinking, and partying. You were at the dirty types. You like free bullets and smart. You got plans for your mom and dad said you don't want to
Talking about cheese.
be around
There, that's bedtime, mommy.
You ain't gonna be doing that. Your mom and dad said you had to go to college. You had to go to school. But you had person in college there. You might be the person that was valedictorian. You stood alone because you was valedictorian with your class. Everybody else was into the bonus stuff. So they don't like you because you're just different from them. But I want you to embrace your difference because the people from your high school graduating class, a lot of times, a lot of them people that.
Oh, this isn't that. This is the wrong episode.
They,
Where's the one where I was reviewing? So this is back from June? Oh, gosh. Okay, hold on. Let me see. That wasn't the one. Okay. There's got to be another one. Where she was reviewing my comment. This is just not working out. Okay, let's see. Well, let's play this one. I don't think that's the review video, but let's play this one. This is after she found out. I mean, she read my comment and I responded to it, but this is the review.
It likes to not pick up right away.
Okay, let's get into it.
Sometimes it comes in pixelated and then it pans out a few minutes later. Okay, so that's why I hesitate, guys. What it is, you guys, it is your girl, Cadillac. Yes, I'm Cadillac Dixon. I'm the drama like prison like I'm legally a blind artist that is rapping and painting for justice. Helping to see justice, because you know you gotta hold your breath for justice, girl. Before it all fades to black. Yes, it's your girl Cadillac. Anyways, I'm coming through today, May the 31st, 2024. Last day of May, girl, we in June already. First is tomorrow. You already know the first of the month. You gotta pay these bills. These bills. Girl, anyways, so I'm coming through quickly before I have to head off to work because, you know, we have to fit our life in the margins between work, girl. But, well, really, I have to be to work. It is 1:44 p.m. right now, and I have to be to work by 4. But for me to not be rushing like a maniac, because I work at a theme park, I got to leave like in the early part of the 3 o'clock hour to get to work on time. All right, so the key is I got my little nephew, niece, my granddaughter at the house. They want to go to the park. It is hot, so I'm hoping once we get to the park, it's not too hot for the little kids to play. But yeah, so I just came in to make a little quick video before I round them up and we go head out to the park. But y'all, I have to take time right here to thank Miss Ashley from Diamond Royal Ministries. Girl, I was riding with my daughter. You know, I listen to all the time. And me and my daughter, when we ride in the car, you know, my daughter is 8 months pregnant, right? So when we ride in the car together, it's a fight over the Bluetooth in the car of whose YouTuber we're going to listen to at the moment. So, my daughter is into the little story time, like I told you about the girl that we talking about all her little relationships and stuff like that. But me, I love my chosen one content. I love and what is it? The narcissism. Like, girl, I'm coming out of that. That I did not know that was a spirit. That's a whole spirit. That's why all these situations that I had with people always reflected one another. I couldn't understand. You get clues though. Oh shoot, notifications. Okay, hold on. Don't disturb. Notifications coming. Why do I always forget that? But so you have clues. God be with you from the beginning, but it's not until your eyes open up. It's like one day, I don't know how to explain it, but anybody that's been through it, you see things in one way, and then all of a sudden, you realize that it's the direct opposite of what you were taught to believe, right? And your viewpoint just changes so rapidly. It's like a switch in vantage point, right? So you kind of got clues before you even get to that point of that switch in vantage point. So I used to wonder, like, how in the world, this is a whole different job, these whole different people, but how the same thing happening? It's the same scenario. And then, like with family members, you'll be like you have different narcissistic spirits, and you'll wonder how this person has that spirit, and that person has that spirit, but they can see the spirit in the other person, but they can't see the spirit in them. But they literally do the same things. And it's things that you just cannot make sense of it. And like a lot of people that watch Chosen One and narcissistic, girl, I'm fumbling over my words, that watch that type of content, once you find that, I believe God leads you to that content, right? And once you find that, it's almost like that missing piece of the puzzle to make that shift. And you finally understand what was happening all these years to you. It wasn't you, because I started in this whole process, started hating me. I hated me. It is me. I'm the problem. As nice as I'm trying to be, I'm still not giving enough. I still am not finding the correct cushioning, the lightest touch words to not anger people when I'm the nicest person you can ever come across. Like, it literally warps your mind, and it directs the hate towards yourself, basically. And when I found this content, oh my gosh. And I'm gonna tell you where I first started hearing those terms. It was a guy. Now I'm in the prison wife, prison reform, prison, those things. That's my niche. I'm in that. So this guy, Thomas Freeman, he was an addict. He was in prison. He's gotten out, and there's many people that have gotten out of prison and they do better than us that have been here forever, right? So I literally watched his journey from Facebook, and he just crushed it on Facebook, to YouTube, crushed it on YouTube. He was instantly at his thresholds, and then on TikTok, he really got on TikTok and just crushed it. And he's using his platforms to bring awareness, but specifically, like how I deal specifically with wrongful convictions, he specifically deals with addictions that lead to incarceration and homelessness and stuff like that. But he mentioned how a lot of these things come from your childhood issues in our society. Majority of them come from our childhoods, our very toxic childhoods, our wounds that was passed on to us from our parents that didn't deal with their toxicity before they had us. And it just gets passed on. That's a generational curse. It's passed on, passed on, passed on. And you see the effects in society. And society thinks the way to deal with them is to lock them up. That was that Pinky in the Brain. Lock them up.
That's it.
Girl, that is not the answer.
You gotta tell your mom.
Rehabilitation,
Tell
prevention,
my mom.
having programs, education. Education is the biggest answer. But you know how they like to minimize those answers and jump to incarceration. But the real way to fix our society are through those means, right? So, anyway, back on track, it is usually once you find that content that you're like, oh, the light bulb comes on and you understand it's not you, it is them. They are projecting onto you, right? So I seen it through Thomas Friedman. He was the first one that I ever heard about, and then I started researching it. And then I found mental illness, the self-aware narcissist, and then from there I found Jordan the Chosen One because I didn't know that many people, I always thought I was the outcast. I always thought I was crazy. I always thought I was cursed. I always thought there was something wrong with me, which answers the reason as to why I hated myself, right? And I started realizing there are other people out there like me. And I started relating. And once you've been under this narcissistic spirit so long, it's actually a form of abuse and it breaks you down. And I started realizing I can't make a solid judgment and choice because I don't even trust my own self anymore. You know, after years of being in these relationships. And it escalated from Jordan the Chosen One to Trend Genius, started listening to him. Then Miss Latoya Okia, girl, that's my next project, Reach the World. I was supposed to work on her shirt last night, girl, but I pushed it off. We pushed it too close. Because my birthday weekend, I'm going to see her. Yes, I am so excited. So that means when I get off of work tonight, we have got to set this up to go live to start painting Miss Latoya Okia's t-shirt. Girl, before it gets the day before and I haven't done it, right? But I started watching Miss Latoya Okia and then
And that's exactly what happened. I didn't finish till I was down to the wire because I'm always working and hard to spend time with my artwork.
her name. Oh, I can't even think of her name right now. Shantia Deja. Any day now. Any day now. Any day now. Yeah, I started watching her heavily. And then it's just like through it's like the Holy Spirit just kind of pairs me with these content creators that speak to what I'm going through, right? And so lately I've been listening to Miss Diamond Royal. I'm sorry, Miss Ashley from Diamond Royal Ministries. And like I was saying, me and my daughter fight about the Bluetooth. That was what that whole tangent was about. Because I like to listen to more and more of her content. And that day I wouldn't battle, so we was listening to her, and I seen that she had a 2-hour video. So I'm like, okay, I will watch the whole video. I support other content creators. I know how it is to be a content creator without support. So I would never take people's content and not give back, right? So I watch the whole video. I like, I comment, I share, and things like that. But I was like, oh, 2 hours, we just going, I don't know where we were going, girl. So I was like, when I get back home, what I'll do, I was gonna work on the Latoya Okia video. Like, I'm sorry. I was gonna work on the Latoya Okia hand-painted t-shirt that I do while listening to Miss Diamond Royal. I was like, but that kind of don't make sense. You know how we review videos and I paint? I was like, it kind of don't make sense because I should be listening to Miss Latoya Okia while I'm doing Latoya Okia's shirt. But I was like, I really want to finish this 2-hour video. So we got home from wherever we were going, and a little bit into the video, she mentions me in my comment. I left her a comment. I wish I had my tablet right now to read you the comment. Actually, let me see. I might can set it up. Hold on. I'll be back. Hold on. Change is coming. We used to do a little praise dance with that. Hold on. Hey, don't worry about a thing. Oh, gosh. I want to hear that song now. But hold on a minute. I'll be back. Let me see if I can find find it on my tablet. No, I'm sorry, I don't have it right now. But what I'll do is I'll link the video in the description box, right? I'll try to find the video, link it in the description box. But I didn't realize she commented back to y'all know on the last one where I was reviewing the wrongful conviction of Michelle Morrison. There's something on my face. I hate when you record. It feels like something is right there. Then you look at your content back and there's something strategically in the way and you don't even want to release the video, right? But I was doing the wrongful conviction story of Michelle Morrison, which I had got that story from Miss Diamond Royal, and I could not, like, I had said in that video that I asked her what was the lady's name, and I was so surprised because I said in the video that I know she probably not going to even, see my comment because she got all these comments and she's doing really good and she's a big creator. So I'm like, she's not going to see that comment. And directly after that, she answers me back. Ironic, she answers me back and she tells me how to Google what to Google to find the story. And that's when I went, Googled it, and I reviewed the story of Miss Michelle Morrison. Beautiful lady. I'll link that in the description box. I just reviewed her wrongful conviction story. And that's when, later that day, because I left a comment on wrongful conviction, because, the stuff I deal with for the last 2 decades behind that wrongful conviction of my husband. Not just me, our daughter as well. The things, just like now, he's about to miss our second grandchild being born. Like, he literally is missing the whole second generation. He missed our daughter's life. Like, we literally raised her through prison visits all over the backwoods of Florida. And now he's missing the milestones in our grandchildren's life. So when he is able to come back to us, because I've daily been trying to break this wrongful conviction story, but baby, it's like Elsa touched this story. So it's taken me a while. And what I'm realizing, my husband has about another good 14 years that I can continue to fight with his freedom in 14 years. But if I spent the next 14 years fighting for his freedom and it still never works, would that mean my whole fight has been in vain? So I don't know. Because right now, the 22-year battle I've done has kind of been in vain because it hasn't. It's just looking like he has to play out this wrongful conviction, right? So I'm kind of torn. Do I want to keep fighting and battling to bring him home, or just take a seat and wait till you get home, right? Either way, it's going to be about in the same time, and it's not like it's bringing him home sooner unless he comes home like right now. But she commented back, and I was so surprised. And she made a video that had used that scenario in her video of that narcissistic energy that could be in your family. This spirit can attack you from anywhere. It could be in strangers, it could be in your family members. A lot of times it loves to be in those closest to you. In your work, especially at work. I dealt with that on several different jobs.
Grandma almost done.
And I was just so
Grandma just
overjoyed. It was like, it literally took me from, I was about to start on Miss Latoya O'Keefe's shirt when I got home. And all I did was comment through that whole video. not crazy. I did not mean to leave you a million and one comments, but I love YouTube because I feel like it's a way to communicate back and forth